Welcome to the Magnolia Minute. I'm Corey Poole, and today I have with me Bob Gillan, a member of the Veterans Park Committee. How are you doing?
Just fine, thank you. And we're really pleased to take this opportunity to remind everybody that today is a special day. November the 11th is Veterans Day, and we want everybody to keep our veterans in their mind, and we'd like to invite them to come out to the park for a very special Veterans Day ceremony.
Yes, now that's at 3:30 this afternoon.
Right, and normally the traditional ceremony includes the normal patriotic activities, but this one will be a little special because we're doing two unique things this Veterans Day. The committee has voted to honor our Korean War veterans. So we have reached out to the community trying to identify all of our Korean War veterans, and those that are able have been invited to the ceremony. And their names will appear in the program. And if there's anyone we've missed, we'll add their names by announcement.
Gotcha.
And we'll be presenting a Korean War memorial pin to each of the veterans. So this will be a very special part of the ceremony in that we're rapidly losing this group of our veterans population. In fact, we have a lot more veterans than will be there, but many of them are in assisted living or require special care. So they won't be able to make the ceremony. The second part of our program will be also unique in that we're going to be honoring our Girls and Boys State attendees from the Natchitoches area. It's not well known, but it should be, that the American Legion is the supporter, sponsor, and the driving force behind Girls and Boys State. Okay. And the aim, of course, is to provide some contact and context with our legislative process so they can have a little bit better understanding of how our government works. And in this respect, what we've done is we've invited the sponsors that help pay for Girls and Boys State, as well as the parents and the students, to attend the ceremony, and they will also be leading the pledge.
It's pretty awesome.
So this will be the largest group of high school students we've ever had at the park. Normally our ceremonies are set earlier in the day, and because of this we've shifted the ceremony to 3:30. So you can go ahead and take care of picking up the kids and all that sort of thing, and then join us at 3:30 at the park.
Yeah, that crowd's going to be spilling out onto the sidewalks.
Probably so. We've gotten used to that, but it's a good thing to live with because we really feel like our community and the surrounding area takes great pride in honoring our veterans, and we want to do everything we can to support their pride.
Definitely. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself, because you are a veteran.
Well, I'm probably not your typical veteran. I was in college during the Vietnam War and was invited to join, and by the draft, and so I left some wonderful college years behind, and attended basic AIT and OCS and was commissioned as a second lieutenant, and then I had the honor of representing our country in Vietnam. And you know, we hear all these terrible things about the military in Vietnam and the whole period because it was a black period for our country, but the people that were there actually fighting for our country were as honorable as you could ever find. I served with a large group of, I call them kids because I was so much older, but I served with some really, really fine citizen soldiers and still have contact with them today.
Oh, awesome.
So it's one of those things that you feel proud about, but it was never really addressed during the Vietnam War period. It wasn't until long after that that the country finally realized, well, maybe we did a disservice to our Vietnam veterans. But like I said, I was proud to serve, and I'm proud to represent our veterans community.
Definitely. And now what branch
U.S. Army.
U.S. Army.
They drafted into Army and Marines, and I was drafted into the Army.
Gotcha.
But,
and how many years did you serve total?
I served the normal requirement then was 3 years, and I served my 3 years, and I was stationed at Fort Polk after as I ended my career. And shortly after that, I joined some friends of mine in the Louisiana Guard and did another 24 years in the Louisiana Guard. 24, wow. And we are really fortunate in this state. We have an amazing National Guard unit, and it's considered one of the top in the nation, and as a result, it's another thing that our citizens can be proud of.
And so as a veteran, what do Memorial Day programs like the one today mean to you? And
not just our program, but we have a number of programs going on in our area schools, and it's a chance to communicate to our students and to their families the importance that we see in providing a service to the country and to doing your share and contributing to the safety of our republic.
Yeah, definitely, because I know Natchitoches Central has one this morning at 10 a.m. with breakfast at 9, so if you need some breakfast. And let's see, what else? NSU has one at noon. I know LSMSA has one right after, I think at 4:15, and then also
tomorrow will be the ceremony out at Lakeview.
Yeah, and then I know a lot of the other schools will have similar programs.
So it's become, a number of years ago, Veterans Day wasn't celebrated as well as it is today, and now it is spread to the point where we see ceremonies all over and in all of our schools, and it's a great thing to try and communicate the idea of public service and military service to our students.
Yeah, and I know, the community really does rally, especially here in Natchitoches. I know the Lions Club just did a slice of thanks for veterans and first responders, and then Rhodes Property and Development and Rhodes Realty is going to be, giving out free lunches to veterans today. Well, so that's...
like I said, it's a wonderful thing that we've now moved to the point that we are thanking our veterans and thanking, more importantly, the families that supported them, because some cases the veteran has it easier than the family that's trying to support the veteran, particularly when they're deployed in a combat situation.
I see. All right. Well, there you have it. Come on out this afternoon, 3:30, at the Veterans Memorial Park. So that's at the corner of Church Street and 2nd Street behind the old courthouse. And as always, thanks for watching.
Hope to see you there.